Even as a child, I knew that one day I would go to prison. I thought that would make me a man.
My name's Tommy Safian, and I'm the co-founder and executive director of Refoundry. Cisco Pinedo and I started Refoundry out of a little bit of frustration. In our country, we have 650,000 people coming out of prison every year. 50% are rearrested in the first year, 66% are rearrested after 3 years, and 75% after 5 years.
At 15 years old, I did 4 years. I went back and did 10 years. I went back, did 18 months. I went back, I did 6 years. I've never worked a job for a year. I've been at Refoundry for over a year.
Our goal is within 2 to 3 years to get our participants off social service programs so that they are not drawing from the tax base, but contributing to the tax base. They work here 40-hour weeks, but they're invited to come in early, to stay late, to come in on weekends. They have their own keys to the place, to make things on their own time. They bring them to the flea market and they sell their own pieces, and they get to keep all that money.
I like to call it dumpster diving. When we see something sticking out, it's peeking at us, so we say, oh, let me go see what that is. And so we go in there and we look and say, oh, gold mine.
Make a nice table out of this. Yep. Wow.
People coming out of prison very often feel that society has discarded them and that they've discarded themselves in a way. And when our participants work with these materials and imbue them with new value, they very often feel that they're imbuing themselves with new value in that process.
All right, I think that's pretty good, right?
Refoundry is like reclaiming who you are.
When people are arrested, they used to be fingerprinted. Now they have their whole hand scanned. And this is a way the state brands them as criminals. And one of the things we do at Refoundry is we try to reclaim that identity.
You know, Tommy, he never asked me about my crime. He never asked me, like, one time. He still hasn't asked me about my crime. If you know Tommy's story and his history, if that was me and someone hurt my family the way they hurt Tommy's family, I don't know if I can be as nice as Tommy and so forgiving.
I come from a very close family, and my cousin Billy was just in the wrong place at the wrong time. After he was killed, I joined a program that went into Greenhaven Prison, a maximum security prison in upstate New York, near where I went to college, to work with people in the pre-release program there. And I did that because I thought that that's what he would have wanted me to do. I feel like I'm doing something that he would be proud of.
I'm gonna try to use what Tommy's taught me, right? And when it's time to incubate myself into my own business, I'm gonna help people too. I wanna follow his footsteps.
When you have a maker and a buyer and a transaction, there's this mutual recognition of value. When that happens, you're seeing people from different parts of our society looking at each other in a very different way.
I have a shop already set up in the back right now. James Ellaby starts his business next week. How about that? I came home with nothing. Today I have a life. Today I have a purpose. I'm never going back to prison. Never. You know, Refoundry gave me that opportunity. You know, they opened the door and let me in. I'm going to take it from there.